SAT. The SAT was invented by Raul Rodriguez in 1999, and the name refers to their legendary group of pilots, the Safety Acro Team. With the SAT, an 11 years long evolution started in acro until it became what it is today. In the following years, Raul also invented the asymmetric SAT, the tumbling, the rhythmic SAT with his brother Felix, and last but not least, the infinity tumbling at the end of 2004. 5 years later, in 2010, I managed to discover the last missing link to connect a SAT with an oppositely turning SAT, going through an infinity and coming back down in an antirhythmic. The whole move is called esfera, which means sphere in Spanish. All these belong to some of the most technical maneuvers, but luckily for us, the SAT itself is actually the easiest acro trick to learn. It is pulled from a spiral entry, but then the center of the rotation moves down between the pilot and the glider, making the pilot turning backwards. Once stable in the SAT, the higher the angle between the leading edge and the horizon, the slower the rotation becomes, and the sync rate can be as little as 4 meters per second. Skill requirements. To learn to SAT safely, it is necessary to master nose-down spiral dives and full stalls first. The spiraling skills will be very important for the entry and the exit. The G-forces are also fairly high during the transition from the spiral into the SAT and in the first few turns. But once we master nose-down spiral, this should not be a big deal anymore. The full stall is one of the most essential safety skills to reset the glider in case you try to enter too early and spin the glider. This is a very common beginner mistake. We don't really need advanced full stall techniques to learn the SAT, but at least we have to be able to execute the stalls in a safe and controlled way. If you haven't studied the spiral dive and full stall videos yet, for your own safety, I highly recommend you to watch those tutorials first and go through the training process described there. Preparation.